video captures reflections and images from 6 students enrolled in an ethnic studies course at St. Cloud State University, taught by Dr. Jean LaCourte with the assistance of Dr. Gay Bradshaw of the Carullos Center. Our class focused on understanding and integrating nature-based consciousness with an important contemporary issue to tribal communities in northern Minnesota, their relationship with the wolf, specifically the gray wolf. Our curriculum emphasized 3 components: research and discussion in the classroom, reflection by using Carullos Institute's Sacred Bones curriculum, and a field trip to the International Wolf Center in Ely, Minnesota. In our journey together, we were challenged to become more open and aware of our relationship to and with the natural world and the wolf.
We read Of Wolves and Men by Barry Lopez. In it, we learned about the physiology of the wolf, its social behaviors, its positive and negative relationship with humans, its history and folklore, and its relationship to Native people. Lopez's book included observations of how Native people have mirrored the wolf in order to survive. We followed the journey and plight of Native people and found it tantamount to that of their wolf relative. Our knowledge grew thanks to Lopez, articles, videos, guest speakers, and other materials. We studied the importance of non-humans intertwined with human life, and this awareness expanded our nature-based consciousness. Each of us were impacted in different ways by the challenge of this curriculum.
The Sacred Bones workbook was an essential component to our work. It focused on 3 areas: remembrance, return, and renewal. Whereas remembrance combines ethical reflection through exercises, reading, and practices, return continues this reflection, but shifted our learning emphasis from inner to outer engagement. Renewal took those concepts and turned them into action. For our class, that action is this video, our trip to the International Wolf Center, and our individual commitments to live with more consciousness.
Our journey to the International Wolf Center was educational and hands-on. We learned about the folklore of wolves throughout history. We tracked collared wolves in their natural habitat through triangulating their signals and were able to establish the location of a wolf within a mile. This experience took us into the backwoods of the vast wilderness of pristine northern Minnesota. Finally, we spent time watching and learning from the wolves that live at the center.
Now, in each of our voices, we'd like to briefly share some of our personal reflections of this learning experience.
I believe it was the mission of this class to bring awareness not only of our natural surroundings, but also an awareness of ourselves. During this process, I have undergone a change in my notion of how my feelings relate to how I perceive where I would like my life to be. The Sacred Bones experience in the beginning was a little hard for me to swallow and relate to, but I have come to love nature and will not sit by and watch it be destroyed.
I look at animals as being of equal value to me as any human. Every living thing deserves respect, and that is what it means to have a nature-based consciousness. I have learned that living things do not have to have a benefit to exist. Everybody is important and deserves a voice.
This class helped me open my eyes to the plight of the natural world. I have always wanted to change my lifestyle toward a more nature-based consciousness, and my experiences in this course provided the framework to do so. I feel I now better understand the impact that myself and my actions have on all the life around me.
I have become strikingly more aware of how I benefit from the relationships of animals. Not just those animals I have in my personal life, such as my non-human canine companion Weatherby, but deeper differences, such as taking the time to recognize the abstruse ways one species, in this particular case the gray wolf, can and does change the way humans live and the environment we live in. For example, the reintroduction of the gray wolf to the Yellowstone National Park. That environmental impact could not have been predicted.
Seeing animals brings a different feeling to my heart and perspective to my eyes. Learning nature-based consciousness makes me understand that all of nature has a specific role in every person's life.
I enjoyed learning about nature-based consciousness this semester, a way of viewing the wolf as being just as important as ourselves. In addition to our classroom assignments, I wanted to explore how others saw the wolf too, so I asked some of the inmates I work with to write about Minnesota's gray wolf. Their stories reinforced that no matter who we are or what our experience, we all contribute to the existence of each other, human or wolf, and through our actions we can demonstrate our respect for one another.